I'm coming to realize that no matter how bad anything is that we discover that these wealthy, elite people are doing to us with all of their wealth and power, no matter how bad it is, no matter how ugly the truth actually is, it does not free us of the responsibility of the fact that we live a life in America that is no better than them. We live fucked up lives. We live fucked up lives. So much has to get sacrificed for any of us to have the luxuries that we have. So, what makes anybody feel so entitled to such? Where does that entitlement come from? It comes from those rich people. But I'm telling you, what everybody's doing is already just as bad as basically anything that we're about to discover that they've been doing to us. Which means that nobody's innocent. So, nobody's innocent. Nobody. No matter how innocent you think you could possibly be, you could have lived a pristine life. You never hurt a fly, you never missed a day of school, never cheated anybody, never stole, shoplifted, and, put something in your pocket, never did nothing wrong, never cheated on a lover, anything. That doesn't take away from the fact that you indulge in luxuries that cause more people to suffer than the people who actually enjoy any of it. And most of it that's produced is worthless bullshit that ends up just going into the trash. There are slaves working hard in this world to produce disposable everything. And it all ends up in the oceans, in the trash. We're just trashing the world. We're just fucking ruining this gorgeous place that we have to live. We're trashing it fucking all the time. That's all we're doing is just trashing this motherfucker. Every fucking day. We got our fucking lights fucking burning. We got our fucking fish tanks and shit. You know? We're holding other fucking animals prisoner, calling them pets, giving them names like we fucking own them. What the fuck makes you any fucking better than a slave driver? What makes you any better than some rich asshole that's getting blood transfusions? What makes you any better than that? Because the simple fact is, I look at most people out there, and I think most of these people, if they were in these other people's shoes, would probably do the same fucking thing. But I know without a doubt, with who I am and where I am in life, that I would never do these things. I would never, ever torture a child just to get a blood transfusion after all their hormones are raging. So I can feel like a young fucking teenager again. That's evil as fuck, man. That's black fucking wicked magic. I would never do such a thing. I have no desire to be dark and demonic to anything in this world. Some people are. And I think most of the people I see in this world are. And it's really fucking fucked up. There are genuinely good people in this world. People with hearts. People with soul. Not even necessarily people who believe in love or religion. Just people who have care and creativity for other things outside of themselves. There are people who live without worshiping themselves and being completely self-obsessed. These people are out there. But they're all pushed into nothingness because all these other people are trying to scratch and claw and fight their way to the fucking top so they can be the best. And you know what? When you're the best, everybody hates you. Nobody loves you when you're the best. You may get props, you may get money, you may get attention, but everybody ends up hating you and wanting to beat you. You just become a pillar for competition. Why can't we just take care of our basic and essential needs as living human fucking beings, as animals, without having to over fucking do it. Why do we gotta over fucking do it? Why do we gotta take so much? I've been turning wrenches on motorcycles and cars my whole life. But I look at the combustion engine and I think, you know what, you're a disrespectful asshole. You all this fucking slavery has to happen to even get us gasoline in the first place. And then we get the shit, and then we're overtaxed and overcharged for this stuff. And then we gotta burn it in these machines that just pollute the fucking air and destroy the fucking everything else we fucking got. So why the fuck do we do this? Why are we so fucking entitled? And I'm not even talking about going electric, because electric's even worse than the combustion engine. The fucking, what it takes to produce lithium, what it takes to produce these batteries destroys the fucking world, man. It's just killing us all. For the sake of what? Going to Mars? Going somewhere else? Why? Because they know it's going to go fucking crazy here. Mother Nature's going to reset itself again. The Great Reset has nothing to do with politics, I don't think. I think it's the fact that the earth is about to freeze over. Hell is about to freeze the fuck over. And everybody's going to die, and there's going to be so few people who survive, if any do. And then it's all going to get buried, and they're all going to take their shit and go somewhere else and try to restart again and be powerful. It's some creepy shit, man. Creepy fucking shit. Everybody wants to be powerful. There's nothing to be gained by being powerful. There's nothing to be gained by being the most beautiful or the most wealthy. There's just nothing of any true value in that. All of it gets old, will get boring, will just get repetitious, and no matter what, you're always going to need more. Man, fuck more. Fuck having everything. I want nothing. I want nothing. I'm gonna starve myself just to find out how little I actually need. I don't want fucking money. I don't want your fucking land. The only thing we should ever need is what we're born with. And that's it. That's it. If you're not strong enough to survive, the world will consume you, and that's nature. It's not fucked up. But this is all fucked up, man. We truly live in a system of a down. This world is a fucking vampire. It is vampiric as fuck. Fuck. It's crazy. Man. And the problem is the majority of the people are just as fucked up. They're so shallow and so weak and so uncreative and uncaring of anything else outside of them or anything that they created. They'll love their own family, their own girlfriend, their own wife, their own mother, but that's fucking it. They're still kicking their own fucking dog. Crazy. I've been in a lot of places in my life. I've done many, many years in state prison. I've done many, many years in the United States Infantry as an infantry soldier for the Army. I did many, many years of intensive counseling and programs and therapy and after school bullshit and military school. I've lit more fires than people have ever seen in their own backyard. I've been through more fucking shit in my life than I've ever met anybody who's ever had anything to compare to this. I've had moments of fame and moments of low. I've been wealthy, I've been poor as fuck. Homeless, sleeping in my own truck. Then I've been successful and then slept in my own truck because I was smart. I'm telling you, man. I've seen enough to know that people are not right. Humans are not right. Humans are a fucking virus to this planet right now, man. We are just going to consume everything. and then it's going to consume us. And that's got to be what the Great Reset really means. In my opinion, the Great Reset is them not telling us that the world is about to fold in on itself. The mountains are going to crumble, cities are going to be buried. They're going to take all their technology up into the air, onto the moon, to other areas, and preserve it, and have to be able to sustain for a certain amount of time. And that's why we've all been eating all this weird shit and having all this medical shit, so that they can know how we will be affected by certain shit, what works, what doesn't, and how to keep us, alive. So, all the test dummies and all the rats are just going to die. That's it. And that's all we are, is rats. Rats in the fucking cage. That's all we are. Just test dummies. Every one of us. Test dummies. That's not a reality I want. That's not a reality I want to create. But that's a reality I have to take responsibility for. Because that's the reality I live in. There ain't really much of anything that anybody could ever say to change my mind about that. I don't give a fuck if you can walk on water. There's way more possible than we've ever been led to believe or ever been shown. I don't doubt that either. I think there's a deep, mysterious side to life that any average American's mind would be blown in fucking half a second of even being faced with all the reality of that stuff. We couldn't even handle it. We would just destroy ourselves. Shallow fucking Americans. Everybody's so patriotic. I've never been so ashamed of a country. And it's not the country, it's just the people. It's these city people. I mean, there's probably great people out in the country, in the States, out in the farmland, and people living real lives on real homesteads. Those people, I'm not talking about those people. I'm talking about the fucking gay-ass motherfucking asshole, snobby, snooty, fucking wannabe yuppie fucks who think their fucking farts smell like fucking strawberries. Who think that their cheesy stank just makes them fucking love themselves more. I don't know, they're just fucked up. But I see more of these people than I see of people who are worthy of warriorship, who are worthy of true courage, worthy of true respect. Because the simple fact is this. Another person is not capable of respecting you if they do not respect themselves. So for you to expect respect from everybody and to be disappointed when everybody doesn't show you respect is just a representation of your own ignorance. But until you truly, actually respect yourself, and you respect the decisions that you make and the morals of which you make those decisions, when you feel that in your fucking heart, and you go to sleep at night without any anxiety or stress or fear, and you just feel good, and you wake up in the morning and you feel good because you respect yourself. Not because you're happy with your car, not because you got a sick ass fucking awesome girl who's model material, not because your dad's rich or you're a movie star or whatever the fuck, rapper, motherfucker, whatever the fuck you want to be. Not because any of that. But when you wake up because you know that every fucking step you take in this world is valued like a game of chess that you just do not want to lose. When you feel that every day and wake up, that's when you know you respect yourself. Most people have no idea what that feels like. Not a fucking clue. Not a fucking clue what that feels like. But they believe because they want to think that respect is good and people just, know the right answer. They want to believe that they respect people and they want to believe that they love people. Love for most people is just a fucking invisible bond of attachment and expectation and obligation. But everybody thinks they're a good person. Most people don't even have a clue what it means to really be a good person. Most people don't even have a fucking clue. Most people wouldn't even know where to start. There's so few people I know who can say they've done anything for their community, for the people of their township, in the city or the community they live in. You still have your churchgoers, but even they're also isolated, individualized. We are all sterilized of each other at this point. America has failed. This American version has failed. That's why the schools are being shut down, defunded. Cops are being shut down, defunded. They are shutting this fucker down. And everybody thinks it's just another day. Well, guess what, motherfucker? You're gonna be waking up to some fucking crazy shit soon. And if you don't respect yourself, if you're full of nothing but fear, then you will be controlled and you will die. Some will fight, but all will fall. Nobody wins. Nobody. There's no such thing as winning in this world. What most people consider winning is just a form of torture over another person. If you're willing to win, then you're willing to let a loser suffer. And you're willing to take pride in that. There's no need for this ridiculous bullshit about racism anymore. They're trying to make us believe that we're all racist and they're the only ones who are racist. It is such a chess play that's so ridiculous. The fact that anybody's buying into this shit is just pathetic. There's beautiful people of every race, and there's people of every race that are going to want to have sex with people that are beautiful from other fucking races. That's fucking inevitable. Who gives a fuck? Let those people make mixed babies. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck, man? Why does anybody give a fuck who's fucking who? Why? Fuck. Why does anybody give a fuck who's fucking who? Who's doing what? Drama, 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 drama. Drama is packaged, processed, and sold by the pound in this fucking country. And it's thick and it's disgusting. It's fucking downright filthy, disgusting drama. I have a zero tolerance policy for drama. That's how I feel. Fuck drama. You can take that shit and get the fuck out of here. Seriously. Fuck all that shit. I think I gotta cool down and stop venting because I'm gonna start saying shit I'm gonna regret. If I haven't already. Listen, if anybody ever hears this, you gotta understand. I have a reason for everything I say. I'm not an ignorant, shallow fuck. So if I said anything that bothers you or makes you feel offended, then, I truly, sincerely never intended for that to happen. And if you understood where I stood, then you'd never feel that way either. So, Peace to everybody.